Hello and welcome to the South Fiordland bush flying video series. The few videos I've done with X-Plane 12 in the title have got a lot more views than some of my other stuff. So as this one will be tagged as X-Plane 12, there might be viewers who are new to me and my scenery making, so hello. But just in case you are new, I'll let you know in this first video of the bush flying series where we are. Now, the bottom left part of New Zealand is called Fiordland and is a protected national park, so there's basically no civilization down there. It all looks like this ahead of us, with lots of mountains and valleys, and is a lovely place to fly, so I decided that it would be nice to have a place to land. Right, you can shut up, let's just kill the avionics. Yeah, so I decided it would be nice to have a place to land over here. So I filled it with lots of little bush flying type of airstrips, and also decided that it could be fun to create the fake country of South Fiordland, where all these fantasy airstrips are located. And then it could have its own identity, laws, rules and everything else. So not all of the laws of South Fiordland are totally serious, as I do like to have a bit of fun with things, and I'll explain some of them during this video series, and you may get to see some strange or weird stuff on the ground, and in the brochures which give you the full flight routes around South Fiordland. Yeah, the brochures are recommended as they take you around all the airfields so you don't miss anything, as it's a huge area. It's about 10,000 square kilometres, and there's lots of airfields there now. I can't remember the exact number, but I think it's just over 90 or something like that. Anyway, some of them are easy enough to land at. Some of them are definitely harder, and a small number are utterly ridiculous. So it will certainly put your bush flying skills to the test, because South Fiordland has never been about safe or sensible flying. So that was all created for X-Plane 11, and what I thought I would do now is put my Just Flying video series on hold while I'm updating the real New Zealand scenery that I've made, and start this bush flying video series instead, because I have just updated this scenery. Every tree in South Fiordland was put here by me, so it was easy enough to do a big batch convert to the new X-Plane vegetation, and we can have a fly around together and see what it all looks like now. There are places where I use tricks that work well in X-Plane 11 but don't work in X-Plane 12. There might be scenery items missing at some places too, so it's a bit of a test flight to see how South Fiordland looks in X-Plane 12 and what I need to change. There is at least one location which will have died, and maybe there are some others, I don't know. So yeah, this is a kind of test flight I would do anyway while making new scenery, and I thought, why not film it and let you come with me? So we left NZMO, which is the default airfield at the moment, so I didn't bother showing that off, and we're going to follow the Fjord Tours brochure and take our tourists to the first stop at South Arm, which is the name of this stretch of water underneath us. And as it says in the brochure, starting our fantastic Fjord Tours trip at Manapuri Teanau Airport, you can enjoy the scenery as you fly over Lake Manapuri to the first stop of the day. From the airstrip, the South Arm campsite is a short walk back to the coast, but do stop and try a freshly squeezed fruit juice at the airport, as that is always a really good start to the day. And here is South Arm Airstrip. Have a replay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting too much to need tweaking here, and by South Fiordland standards, it's quite an easy one to land at. So, yeah, not too bad. Nice gentle start to the video series. Yeah, that will do. So, by the way, in real life I actually did 6 legs in one go, but thought you might like it better so to have short videos if I split every leg rather than one long video. So that's why there's going to be 6 uploads today. And there we go. You can get to meet Greta and have a freshly squeezed coconut.